Hey guys, what is going on? Lego Man 123 and welcome back to another video. Today I'll be reviewing the Lego Ninjago set 71767, the Ninja Dojo Temple. So, starting off with the minifigs in this set, you do get 8 minifigs and they are Master Wu, and then Lloyd, Kai, Cole, Nia, Pixel, and then you do get the Bora Destroyer, and then lastly you also do get the Cobra Mechanic. And this was quite a surprise to me, but you also do get a hairpiece for Kai, as well as a ninja mask for Nia. But apart from that, I definitely think all these minifigs look really awesome, especially Pixel, because this is my first time actually getting a variant of Pixel like this, and I definitely think she looks really cool, especially with the silver hairpiece and the really nice updated facial expressions, I believe. And then also getting Master Wu in another set is definitely really nice, because usually he does come in the more expensive sets, and luckily enough I was able to actually get this set, because my only other version of him was in that $19 set, which I believe was like from 2 years ago. But apart from that, I definitely think all the ninja look really awesome, well, the ones you do get in this set. And the two sort of henchmen or villains you do get look very interesting. I really like the detailing on their torso and legs, especially with their accessories as well. I definitely think they look really cool. And the printing on both Master Wu and the ninja definitely does look really awesome. I really like the amount of detail on both the torso and legs for Master Wu and the ninja. And I also like their accessories as well. Instead of just getting the same sword color for each of the ninja, I like how they've gone for like a primary color for each of them. So for instance, Lloyd does have a green sword, and then Nia does have a blue sword, and so on. So I'm really glad they're starting to do that with sets, because it definitely does stand out instead of getting the same sword over and over again. And with Master Wu, I really like the detailing of like the robe design on both his torso and legs. I definitely think it looks really realistic. But now I take a look at the build for this set. The first build is a small mech for Kai, as well as another small build for, I believe, a drill, which is for the Cobra or Snake henchman. So starting off with Kai's mech, it does have a very similar design to Zane's Evo mech, that really nice $10 set, and the only difference is, just looking at this, I believe, is the color scheme, because I believe the rest of it is pretty much the exact same, because it does have the same articulation with the arms as well as the legs, because all of that is on ball joints, so you can, and also the feet as well, so you can do some really nice poses with these mechs, and that's what I really like about them. And also this introducing this brand new piece, I believe, and it does make some really nice leg designs as well as some really nice arm designs because of like the angle of it. And then also included is a spot for, I was about to say Zane, but Kai to actually stand up, then you can close that, and then also a sticker for a flag, and it does sort of symbolize the Dojo temple, as you can just see, because it does sort of react to light. And there's also a sort of fireball type design here with like this new sort of shooter, so hopefully I can actually aim it properly and shoot the camera. Wow, where'd that land? It landed on me, no! And then, as I said, the next build is a small design for, I believe, a drill. It's a very simple design. It's almost like a sort of juniorized version, because I definitely think they could have gone for like a really nice mold for a drill instead of actually using pieces. That way it would look a lot more realistic, but I really like the color scheme for this small build with like that sort of really nice sort of blue color with the orange. But I just wish there was a bit more of it because it's sort of just covered in like this rock color design, and I really don't think it should be that. I think it should have like this really nice orange and blue color just sort of covering it. And you can fit one minifig in this sort of seat compartment area here, but I'm not too sure like where the other minifig goes. I mean, you could possibly sit them there, but that might be a bit dangerous. But the next build is actually a sort of extension on to the Ninja Dojo temple because it is actually this really nice area, and it does display on the box an area for Nia to actually train. And the reason this is an extension to the Ninja Dojo temple is because of this really nice design for like this sort of stairway leading down to this really peaceful area, because it does actually connect to the Ninja Dojo temple, which you will see soon. And the part usage to actually create this is definitely really cool because the red sort of section or part here is actually a roller coaster piece, and then it does use some really nice part usage with the pipes to create railing and leading down to this really peaceful looking area for Nia to actually train, because there is a sort of bucket of water or a crate of water here with this really nice sort of awesome looking tree, as well as this really nice sort of rocky terrain with like some fire. And I definitely think it's a very peaceful looking area for Nia to actually train. But the main build for this set is of course the Ninja Dojo temple, which I must say, looking at this set in person, it is actually a lot more bigger than I did actually expect. So I'll start with the bottom and then slowly work my way up. So with the bottom, I really like the rocky terrain it does illustrate. I definitely think it does look really cool, especially with the color scheme. And I really like how it just doesn't primarily focus on one color to sort of create that rocky terrain. It does have multiple colors. And I especially like the stairway as well. And I also like the inclusion of this little flag design down here, but I'm not too sure exactly what it does represent. And that is a sticker, which does lead into my big problem for this set, and that is the amount of stickers. I don't think there was like, well, there might have been like one or two prints, but apart from that, the majority of the sort of parts where they have a design, for instance, like with these parts over here, they were pretty much all stickers, which really annoyed me because some of those pieces were quite small and just very annoying to actually put stickers on, and they could have very easily parted that out and actually used prints. But don't get me wrong, I love the amount of detail on the stickers, but I just wish they actually used prints for some of these smaller pieces rather than stickers. But now we'll move up to the first part of the Ninja Dojo temple. And what I love most about this set is just how traditional it does look as a dojo with the design for like the roof. I definitely think that looks really unique and definitely really awesome, as well as just how symmetrical it is on either side, each having a sort of lantern design with a really nice roof design, and also like this sort of sword or like sort of spear design on either side, as well as the sticker as well, with some really nice sort of printing or sort of designs on it. And I definitely think it does look really awesome. And I also really like the design for like the window sort of idea here. I definitely think that does look really cool. And then moving across to this side, there's this small build for like some sort of veranda. I don't think it was necessary to actually include that, but I definitely think it adds a bit more of a design to the overall dojo temple. And then on this side, there's also this really nice design for like an exit and entryway underground the Ninja Dojo temple, and it does sort of carry on that really unique and that really cool design for like the Ninja Dojo temple. And then the next section does carry on that really unique design for the rooftops, and I'm really glad they did continue that because I definitely think it looks really awesome and just has such a unique design to it. And I also like this sort of window design as well because that alone does have a really unique design to it. And then the final part is actually a very interesting design up the top here. I definitely think that does look really cool with like a sort of circular window. But now we'll open the doors to the Ninja Dojo temple and take a look inside and also under. So once you do turn the Ninja Dojo temple around, it does reveal a bottom part to the sort of cliff design, and that is a secret headquarters for Pixel and the rest of the ninja. And the overall design is quite simple, but I really think it's actually a really cool idea. However, there's just so much empty space with like the sections over here where I definitely think they could have done a lot more of a better job, but you can actually sort of move this piece because it is on a bar and clip attachment. And as you can see on the like computer pad design, it does have some really nice stickers, which I definitely think add to this really nice sort of like secret headquarters design. And as you can see in like the background, there's actually an area for the ninja to actually put their ninja mask, and I also think that's a really nice idea. And then I also like all these sort of subtle details as well for like this sort of secret ninja headquarters. Then moving up to the first layer for the dojo temple. So starting off with the first layer, I really like the amount of detail inside on the first layer. It definitely does have some really nice features and definitely a lot of really cool sections to it. And I also really like these stickers as well on either side, but I definitely think they could have very easily been prints. And I also like the inclusion of like this sort of area for the ninja to actually trade and sort of fight each other. Then moving up to the second layer, there really isn't too much to this. It's sort of like a veranda design on either side. However, the middle, now I'm not too sure exactly what this is. It could possibly be some sort of shrine for Master Wu because he could possibly die or pass away in this season of Ninjago. I'm not 100% sure. It could just be like a sort of photo of Master Wu, like for the ninja, like showing their respect for him. But I'm really not too sure. But I also really like the sort of post how they each or how they all have a very nice sort of sticker on all of them. And just quickly, as I did say earlier on in the video, you can connect this extension to the Ninja Dojo temple very easily because there's actually two ways of doing it because of this little section down here. The first way is actually having it like that, so the red piece actually does overlap the 1x4 brown tile, or you can put it down here like that, but I do prefer the first option because I definitely think it is a lot more secure and it definitely does just look a tad more better. And there's also a really fun and just a creative play feature down the bottom here because as you can see there's this little section of studs because when you do knock this wall down, the studs do fall out. And if I remember correctly, the best way to do this is actually to put the wall back together because as you can see, this may only sort of stay sort of like that, only for a few seconds. So it's definitely best to put the wall back together. I can't even get it out. So I believe this piece goes here, I believe. But it might be a little hard to see, but the other piece is like really far at the back here. And oh, I got it. And then I'm just trying to see like where the other two studs are, but I believe this piece did go here, but the only problem is it is really hard. It's such a fiddly job to actually put it back in the right spot. I think did I just break it? No, I got one piece in, I believe. And then the other one, I believe, goes in that position. It's a very fiddly job. But once you do get it back in, I definitely think it's a really nice play feature to just do over and over again. So, hope you guys did enjoy this review on the Ninjago Ninja Dojo Temple set 71767, because I really did enjoy sharing my thoughts and opinions on this set, and I would definitely love to hear what you have to say down in the comments below, because I definitely think this set is worth it, not just because of the builds, but also the minifigs, because I definitely think getting 8 minifigs in a set like this is definitely really awesome, but the builds itself, especially the Ninja Dojo Temple, is such a unique and awesome build with a lot of detail and features. So, as always guys, hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I can see you. Goodbye!